It's time for hockey. Josh Bruckner decided to get into hockey a couple weeks ago. This thing is dirty. I don't know if that helped. He lives like an hour away from me, and he had me drive out to play hockey at 8:30 in the morning. He tried to get me to do 6 a.m. That's not gonna happen. Let's get inside. I gotta tell you, getting up and going out there this early, fun, but I'm not doing caffeine still. I've got 2 more days of no caffeine, which is amazing. Didn't eat this morning, that was a mistake. Got my decaf, which placebo effect, I think, kind of. Not the best. Time to head home and grab some food. After we got done with hockey, it was really interesting. We were sitting in the locker room talking to this guy. Apparently, the dude died. He originally walked in and I was like, hey man, how's it going? He was like, yeah man, like I'm not supposed to be here. And I was like, what does that mean? And he goes, well, I died 2 years ago. I was like, what does that mean? He's like telling us a story about like how during the pandemic, he apparently got like the shot, big old zippy-doo in the arm. Apparently he was like leaving hockey, got to like a red light, felt super heavy, and had a massive heart attack. Guy's like 63 years old and was out there shooting pucks with us, which is dope. Let's get through the rest of the day. Pretty easy day today. Let's go.
Thanks, man. Pretty exciting times. Just watching the reports.
Just wrapped up a call with a new client, doing a lot of social media branding and a lot of just personal branding for him. I do coaching on that. If you're interested in that, shoot me a DM or reach out to me on Instagram. Excited to get going with him. I'm excited to get started, getting him in the funnel, and we're gonna start from there. But great news, today I can actually have caffeine. It is February 1st now. It's been a couple days since the last couple clips. And so I think I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee here in a couple minutes. But really quick, I'm gonna send this contract to him, get him all squared away, and then it's coffee time. Or at least caffeine of some sort, because I need something. All right, so update. The day got away from me a little bit. It has been about 4 hours since that last clip went out. It is now, I believe, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't like to have caffeine past like noon, so we're not doing coffee today. So we're going one more day without caffeine, which kind of sucks because I'm gonna go work out now. If you didn't already guess, it's time to get a coffee with caffeine in it. I haven't had caffeine in over 30 days now. It is now the 4th of February. I started at the end of December. But I'm reminded right now why I always go inside, trying to get cinematic footage for you guys of me going through a drive-thru. But I've been sitting in the drive-thru now for 15 minutes not moving. Maybe coffee isn't worth it, or you just go inside. I've always wanted that when I drive by places like In-N-Out and they have a line of cars like 7 miles deep. Why don't people just go inside? Normally that's what I do. I just park, I walk inside, I order my stuff, and then I leave. And by the time I get out, I still see the same cars sitting there, and I got my stuff faster. Like, why? What's the point of sitting in traffic to get your food or your drink? It's never made sense to me. Let me know.
Good morning, what can I get for you today?
Morning, how are you?
Good, not too bad.
Good to hear. Could I get one regular Americano?
Gonna be hot for you?
That'd be hot, yep. You could just throw some cinnamon powder in there and then get a stevia on the side. That'd be amazing.
Oh, gotcha. I'll see you at the window.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
Something about friendly people, man. Just be friendly. Just be friendly. It's not hard. It's not hard. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Appreciate you as well. Have a good day, I should say.
Thank
You guys ever do that where somebody says, hey, enjoy your coffee, and you say, you as well? Or enjoy the movie, and you say, you as well? They're not going to a movie. They're not enjoying your coffee. Oh, it's a good way to start the day. I don't know why I didn't just have them put the stevia packet in there. I'm not even going to use that because I don't have anything to stir with. First sip of real coffee in 2024. That is hot as shit. Wow. You know what it tastes like? A cup of coffee. I found that with coffee, it's more of a routine thing for me than the caffeine. I like to use caffeine normally around my workouts if I'm going to use it at all. So this last month has been really good for me to give it a break, but I just enjoy having a cup of coffee in the morning. It's nice, it's relaxing, it's soothing. We'll just see how hard I get hit with this. I just remembered I have a brunch date today and it's my first time meeting her, so hopefully I don't have a heart attack midway through it. That wouldn't be fun. And I just realized that I'm out of gas, so we have to go do that really quick, and it is Sunday, so we have church in a little while, which is always awesome. So let's fuel up on caffeine, fuel up on gas, and fuel up on the Lord, and have a great day. Whoa. So I just noticed 2 things. First of all, those other clips were all filmed in like Cinevlogs, so they're gonna look really weird. But also, I just went to my bathroom. I have white hair growing in my beard. That means I'm getting old, which is unfortunate, but part of life. And maybe it'll make me more distinguished and more attractive to the ladies, because ladies like sophisticated men. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I do have a date this afternoon, so I have to get ready for that before I head to church. I've been growing my beard out and growing my hair out a little bit more. kind of going for the more like rugged look, but I do have to keep everything in check and everything clean. And recently I've just been using the Handyman from Manscaped just to go over everything. Like I said, I'm not really trimming it. I'm just kind of keeping it clean. More than anything, I am going to pluck that white hair because that is just miserable. But the Handyman, super simple, super easy. I take this thing basically everywhere I go whenever I'm traveling, just because it's easy to throw in a bag, it's easy to throw in a carry-on. I don't have to bring my entire rig with me, which is awesome. It's basically just a foil razor that you can use on your entire body. I use this thing on my chest, I use it on my arms, I use it on my legs, I use it obviously down below, but today we're just going to use it on the neck, just get some of this fuzz off. I've been keeping it really clean, trying to use it every single day just to stay maintained. But the Handyman is definitely something that I think everybody should have in their toolbox. If you're going to be, traveling, if you're just going to be going anywhere, to the gym, whatever, it's just easy to grab this guy, convenient, take off all those hairs that are kind of small. And it's also great to have one of these things because it's easy to get up in the morning and use this just like you're using a toothbrush. Just make sure everything is clean every single morning. Don't let it get out of control every week, because if you do that, then you have to go and you do full maintenance. You might as well just do upkeep every single day, just so you don't have to worry about spending that 25-30 minutes every week to kind of get everything back into place. So keep everything in place. But if you guys want to check out the Handyman or any of the other Manscaped tools, head over to manscaped.com, use my code SS20 off, save yourself 20% off, get free shipping. You guys know the entire deal. I love this thing, so let's get into it, let's clean up, and then it's time for church. Filming this and shaving at the same time was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I think we're ready to go. I did have a few of you guys asking about a physique update for the current bulk that we're going on and, fixing the body dysmorphia thing. This is what we're looking at right now. I've actually dropped weight. I've been eating more food, but dropping weight because I've been working out harder. A lot of people don't understand that, body recomposition is a real thing. And as somebody who was in the nutrition space and in the fitness space, I always knew it, but we don't really tend to practice what we preach. I am at fault of that. But I've been eating more. I've also been lifting a lot harder. So this is my current physique. I'm sitting at, I believe I was 150 this morning, which is really weird. Trying to get healthy. That's what this is all about this year. But yeah, this is where we're sitting right now. Completely flat, no pump. I think I look pretty good. His abs are still kind of there. Not really anymore, but I'm kind of getting over that. Back is looking decent, I think. I also haven't eaten anything today, so all we have in our system is a coffee, and this is just what I'm looking like. I don't know how to pose, so I'm not gonna pretend I do. I feel decent, and I'm just enjoying the process. Update for you, there it is. Alrighty, just got back from like an hour and a half in the hot tub. I was kind of feeling off today, to be honest with you, the last little bit. Ever since I kind of started the bulk, my gut has been kind of like changing, which is actually really normal when you start to increase food volume. But I've been kind of having like stomach issues recently, and it's not really fun. Went to church and then was supposed to have that date. That didn't end up happening because she had to pick up a friend at the airport. She did go to church with me. We'll see what happens in the future if we do another date. But let's talk really quick about relationships. Where am I at on my relationship journey? I'm open to it. I think that's where I'm at right now. I think that's one of the things that I've kind of realized recently that I'm actually looking for is I'm ready to find a person that I'm going to commit to. I don't really want to date anymore. I don't really want to just kind of like go girl to girl to girl to girl to girl, which isn't fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's not realistic because at this point, I'm almost 30 years old. I want to have, a family someday, and I want that to go well. So that means being more strategic and being more, open to really having a good relationship and finding myself in a relationship. And I think it's just interesting because I've never been a relationship kind of guy. It just never really occurred to me. I've been focusing so much on business and myself for the past couple of years and growing that. And I realized over the last month that I'm not lonely and I don't feel alone, but I would love to have somebody that I can share life with, if that makes sense, and share my accomplishments, and I can share their accomplishments, and we can just have fun together and grow and, be each other's muse. And I think that's the one thing that I keep coming back to is I want to be somebody's muse and I want somebody to be mine, where I'm working for more than just myself and my, own success. So that's where I'm at right now in my relationship journey. It's fun. It's interesting. I think it's just finding the right person for you that balances. There's definitely great girls in this city, and there's definitely great girls everywhere. And so there's no excuse, and it's being open to trying it as many times as you can. It's just a journey, I think, and everybody's relationship is really a journey. I've also realized that in the last little bit, I spend a lot of time alone in content creation. I think a lot of creators do, and especially in business, when you have a couple different businesses you're running, it's a very lonely process because not a lot of people understand it. And I've kind of pushed a lot of people away. I still have a really good core group of friends, but we don't see each other. We just kind of we all work on our own thing. It's weird. It's you have friendships for so long, but then once you start to want to take your life to the next level, you have to remove a lot of things, and you find out who your true friends are. And true friendship is a lot deeper than hanging out all the time and doing all that.
So that's just kind of where I'm at as well. As I want to be spending more time with people because I think that's so important is being around other people. I think that that's just great for health as well. So healthy relationship is what I'm looking for. Healthy friendships is what I'm looking for. And you know, God's gonna bless it. God's got his hand on everything. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now with it. It's a funny place of life of really sitting down and reflecting on everything that's going on around you. And that's just kind of where I'm at. With that being said, it's time to make dinner. Hope we don't get super bloated. I forgot to update you guys. So did caffeine this morning and I honestly did not feel it at all today. I didn't feel that coffee hit me in the slightest. I didn't have any kind of like energy. I didn't have any kind of crash. It just was like drinking water. So I don't know if they messed up and gave me a decaf. I don't know if my body's just like, I don't need it anymore. I don't know what it was, but I literally did not feel anything. I guess we'll try again tomorrow. We'll have a little caffeine and see what it feels like. Maybe we'll have an energy drink before we go to the gym. Currently in the middle of making dinner, doing some like veggies and shirataki noodles, higher fiber. Might be one of the reasons my gut is kind of like a little issue right now. Because I do like to have a decent amount of fiber in my diet along with about a pound of ground bison. Yeah, the whole digestion thing's just a pain in the ass, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna take this down tonight and then we'll just see you guys in the next clip. Let's go.
All right, next morning, going to the gym. I didn't sleep very well last night. I think my digestive stuff is coming from eating giant meals before I go to bed. I don't know why, I just like to go to bed full, which is so weird because I've never had that problem before up until maybe like a month ago. Not anymore, that's not the case. Maybe this white hair in my beard is just telling me I'm just getting old everywhere else. Gonna stop and get an energy drink, see how that does. I know that there's gonna be a lot of people in the comments like, well, you're drinking an energy drink, that's probably why your stomach hurts. I was drinking energy drinks long before then, and also remember that I haven't had an energy drink in the past month. So if anything, stopping energy drinks is what made me start to feel sick. And then I'll take you guys into the gym. You know, I feel like there's gonna be somebody that's like, well, why didn't you show us the workout? You're not actually working out, you're little. I wouldn't disagree with you about the little part, but I'll take you guys into the gym and we'll see it, and then we'll probably wrap up the vlog right after that. I just spit everywhere. This is me currently inside getting an energy drink because I didn't want to bring my camera with, but I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. Which energy drink should we get? I don't know who in their right mind would ever drink 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's me. Perfect, thank you. You have a blessed rest of the day. You too. Thank you. I don't know why anybody would ever buy an energy drink with 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. That just sounds excessive. But this guy has like 200 milligrams, just enough, I think. Even that's a little excessive. I might even just drink half of this thing, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna pound it. Cheers to your health. All right, let's get in there, stop talking.
Just getting started. Got a quick little warm up in. This is kind of how I start all my back days. Really getting a pull across and really kind of putting this elbow into my back pocket. Get something warm. I normally go for about 20 reps on each side, do about 3 sets. Aren't you guys lucky? You get to see the booty that I don't have. I never used to have like electrolytes before I worked out. I saw Sam Sulek talking about it. Most of us are just like not hydrated at all when we get to the gym. So I started having more, salt and potassium, magnesium before I get here. It has been a game changer for me, just hydration wise, because water just doesn't seem to hydrate you like it used to. Back in the good old days when water was easy. Everybody's looking at me because I'm just literally standing here talking to myself, laughing at myself. I've really been working on posture a lot lately. I could be completely wrong here, but I just find that in myself, I always feel better when I do these. So I know I said I was going to baby this thing, but it is pretty much empty at this point, and we're only one workout in. Actually feeling the caffeine in this one, which is an awesome feeling. Busy morning, man. Normally there's nobody here, which is weird. I might not go too much heavier than this because I want to really feel it today. And also I'm not trying to, ego lift. Probably just going to go till failure on the first one just to see how many I can get, and we'll go on from there. We're going to hit like one more set, see if we can feel it, and then if we don't feel it, we'll just go on the next exercise because I want to make this stuff count. That's another thing that I really want to stress more in just kind of working out is if you don't feel something, don't feel the need to do it. I feel like there's a lot of workout plans that people just kind of follow blindly and they just go through movements. If you're not actually feeling a movement where you're supposed to feel it, there's really no point in doing that movement. You want to maximize your time while you're in here and maximize the results. So don't waste your time doing things that you don't really need to do. Yeah, I'm out of breath already. Holy hell. Whenever you go into a new movement, do just a couple of reps with light weight because every movement's a little bit different and you don't want to go into a movement cold. For me personally, I know some guys that just got to go into each workout and they go right into their working set. If that's you, by all means do it. Let's say you're having a hard time feeling a muscle. Start light, find the contraction before you actually start ripping it. It's just gonna make for a better workout. If you're just in there throwing around weight, you're really not getting anything out of it because too many people will go into this movement, load up 2 or 3 plates, and then, you know, they go to rip it and their trap takes over and everything takes over, and then you're not really using your back anymore of what you're trying to do. So always just start lightweight, feel the movement. Didn't have to move too far. The machines are right next to each other, which is nice. When you're warming up and you're going with lightweight, really go for that pinch because you can get a pump with no matter what weight you have, even if it's super light. But if you're not feeling that like burn and that pinch with even like a really lightweight, you're not going to feel it with a heavyweight. So really emphasize on that pinch with no matter what weight you have on there. Really burn that muscle so that once I throw on another plate, I'm first of all pre-activated. Second of all, I'm gonna feel a lot better with that weight. Third, I'm actually gonna activate the muscle. This energy drink's hitting me, so sorry if I'm like rambling. I like this V handle for straight arm pull downs. I don't know why not a lot of people do this, but I just find that I get like a lot better contraction. So if you don't feel like you get it with like a straight arm, with like a straight bar, or you can't really get it with a rope, try one of these. Like it's not like a straight down. I like to think of it as like an arc. And so you're truly trying to like bring your elbow into your back pocket and you're really arcing your arms. So instead of like here, it's like one full motion. It's the same as if you're on a bench with a dumbbell. You're not just pulling it. You're trying to arc it backwards. So that's just what I think about when I'm doing these. Could be wrong, but this is how I feel it. So 4 more of those and we're going to wrap up the workout.
1 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me know if you guys like those kind of like walkthroughs of my workouts. Obviously, I'm not a professional. I just kind of go off of what I like to do, what feels good to me. And I think that's how training should be, is go off of what like works for you. Obviously take, you know, some of the like insights of other people, but then craft your own workout routine. Craft what works for you and what actually is getting you the results that you want. But if you guys have gotten this far in the video, thank you so much for watching the entire thing. Go ahead and drop a comment and let me know what you want to see next. Or if you're still here, just type in "still here." I want to see how many of you guys actually make it through this. Really nothing else is going on today, so there's really nothing else to show. I'm just going to head home, grab some food, and then just enjoy the rest of my day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made this long, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend, whatever you want to do, what everybody says. And until I see you again, stay confident.